Enel's hieroglyphics, that Pluton was on that hieroglyphic at the bottom left.
I remember.
And then on the right was Poseidon's tails. And I said that Uranus might have been the eye. We seen like the mother flame in that chapter too. When we saw the space pirates on the moon, they already had Vegapunk's insignia of his head, but that was from mad long ago. A lot of people don't notice that there's like hundreds of years difference in that cover story. When you look at it, somebody had Vegapunk's fruit before. That would explain how that civilization, the ancient kingdom, was so advanced. Maybe because the guy at that time that owned that Nomi Nomi, he wasn't affiliated with the world government. He was actually affiliated with the ancient kingdom. So when they sent people up to the moon, the Birkins, the Skypeans, maybe the Lunarians, if they weren't already on the red line, I think they were using that ancient energy as well, and they had a connection. And the reason why they went up to the moon was because they noticed the world was sinking. So they were like, yo, we gotta put somebody up there. The Birkins were probably already up there, they came back down, and then they figured out like, we're building this ship that could take us from up top to the bottom. We need resources because there's no resources on the moon. So here's Uranus, this ancient weapon. Remember, Pluton necessarily isn't meant to destroy things probably, right? It's probably just to put people on it, travel safely, right? The same way Poseidon isn't to destroy the world with sea kings. If anything, it's meant to take away the calm belt. That way people could travel safely. So all these ancient weapons are probably not actually weapons. They were just used for weapons. So what connects the Birkins being able to create Uranus? The Birkins on Weatheria are scientists, like you said. They create those weather balls, right? But what do? They travel every so often to the blue sea to collect resources. This would be an automatic connection as to why the Birkins up on Birkin Moon City was using the ancient energy. And if you look at it, it looks like the person who owned the Nomi Nomi, which is Vegapunk's devil fruit, was creating pacifistas with the Automata because they knew that they were going to go to war with the 20 kingdoms back then. Why else would they build these robots? And they had the Shandorians, the Birkins, and they had the Skypeans building these automata. So when you look at the cover story and Enel's hieroglyphics, they're actually crying, the automata and also the angel people. They're crying because the ancient people came down, the automata came down, all that stuff, because we knew the automatas were already here. So I think what happened was the ancient kingdom saw this as a result. They knew the world was sinking again. They sent people up top. They brought people down that created these pacifistas to fight for them. Against the 20 kingdoms, they lost out. Joy Boy lost his promise with the fisherman, whatever, right? Poseidon at that time